Everybody, it's Miss Branch here, the art teacher with Enrichment City, another SmARTist art lesson. So today, we're going to make a recycled little shelf with some vase on it. And we're going to take our time and we're going to create it by using a leftover envelope and the scrap sides of a package. These are going to help us make a stand for it to stand up. Let me tilt down. Alright. Now, for this project, you will need Sharpies. Now, I saw this case online. I had to get it. And then it came with like about 20 or so Sharpies, but I have lots of Sharpies from over the years. And so I've been putting all my Sharpies in there. And I had to take out one of the shelves just to make room for all my Sharpies down here. All my colors that I have from over the years. But, you know, Sharpies are fun. But I'm going to go ahead and get a black Sharpie out because I'm going to need that to make my lines. And then I'll talk about the other adding color if you have color Sharpies. So the first thing we're going to do is cut the envelope apart. And yes, you need your scissors and you will need your glue. Now, my scissors are underneath my Sharpie. There we go. Box. So, first things first, we're going to cut the envelope. And you might already have one saved from the other project that we've done. That I told you save those windows part. I was going to come up with another project that we can do with them. So always have a scrap bag or box or drawer if your parents let you have an art drawer. And I'm going to cut the fold on the line. And then I'm going to cut this way. I'm going to follow with the plastic ends. And then, probably should have cut this part first. So now that I have cut all the other parts off the envelope, I am left with this. And this is going to be my two little shelves. Now, if you end up with one envelope that just has one, then just do one shelf. Now, and again, make sure it's okay from your parents before you use the envelopes that they normally just throw away. Just make sure that they don't have any plans for it. Alright, so what I'm going to do now is draw some vase shapes. Now, the cool thing about vase, they can come in any shape and size. You can see I did some square ones, some curved ones, some looking Greek vase, straight ones that look like glasses. I've done all kinds of little different vases, and I even have them close together so they look like they're overlapping. You as the artist, you get to make those decisions. So let's see, I think I'll start by, and you know what, just to make sure you can see it, I'll just get that little piece of the envelope that was left and put it underneath so you can see what I'm drawing, because my mat on my table is black and you might not be able to see it. So here I just drew one. And let's see, I'm going to draw a V-shape one. I'll put a lot of little lines on that one. Oh, I know. I'm going to make a wide oval shaped bowl like one. I'm going to hold this up so you can see it. And let's see. I think I'll draw one that looks like it's a little bit behind it. And give it like a neck. That square. Let's see, I still have another little room right here. Oh, I'll make it look like a wine glass kind of with a stem. And I still have a little bit of space in between these two, so I'm going to put one there. I'll make it a short one. And I think I have a little room here. So I have my vase on the top one. Now I need to do some on the bottom shelf. So again, Let me see. Oh yeah, let me do a tall one. It kind of reminds me of a Sorry game piece. If you've ever played the game Sorry, the game pieces kind of look like that, except the top has a little round. Matter of fact, I'm going to do a circle top one. And let's see. So far I've added a couple of more. Let's see. Let me do, I'll do another square kind of one. And I'll put some more lines or some designs on that one. And you could put designs on the other ones that you did as well. Let's see, one more or two more. So, now that I have my vase drawn, the next step is to flip it upside down. You can still see your vase through the paper, but I have learned over the years that when Sharpie touch Sharpie, it kind of like erases the other color and they kind of blend. So I flipped it over so that as I use my colors won't mess with the black lines. So let's see, I'll go ahead and use this pink. Now, some of your lighter colors might not show up that well. So like I did this one pink, and see how I have to put that white paper behind it to show it? So maybe I should use a darker color. I'll try this mauve looking one instead. Yeah, there we go. So what I am doing now is not coloring effectively like I showed you guys with the Sharpies. I mean with the regular markers, using the wide side. But I'm going to start coloring more effectively by doing straight lines. And you see how quickly that went once I did the straight lines. Purple, orange. And I think I'll do the bottom part orange. Again, just a few straight lines, side by side, and it fills up way quicker than just scribbling. As you can see, it's coming along. Oh, that one might look like a nice green. There's a dark green. Oh, there's a regular green. So right now it looks like I am choosing all secondary colors, which you know are orange, purple, and green, which are the secondary colors. Interesting enough that I just noticed that's the colors I'm putting. So I think I will keep up with that color theme. Let's see. Okay, here's another purple. It might be a little darker. Ugh! Okay, might not be able to use this one because I couldn't get the top off. So I'm going to just keep coloring. I'm going to color a little quicker so that I will make this video go a lot faster. I'm going to start on the top row now. Let's see, I guess since I did secondary colors on the bottom, I will do primary colors on the top. Just to keep it kind of consistent. But as the artist, you get to make those decisions. What you want your colors to be. Where, what you want to add. What you don't want to add. What kind of designs you want on your vase. Bottles. It's red. Oh, I got a metallic red. Let's try that one. I think I got the metallic ones at Ollie's. A while back. I don't know if they still have any. I haven't been in the store in a while. It doesn't look that great. There's red. Let me use red. This red looks kind of orange to me. But oh well, might be a red-orange. Not sure. But I got all these really cool colored Sharpies. Now, you may only have one or two, but it is just fine. Uh-oh, I just missed. Well, I used yellow-green instead of regular yellow. And let me try one more blue. Let's see, do I have a... Oh, there's a darker blue. There we go. Let's see, I got a little bit down here to finish. Okay, this seafoam green or this light green is too light. Well, I guess maybe not. And let's see, I did that one already. Let me try this pink. Now the cool thing is that because you have the lines on the other side, coloring over the whole thing does not mess up the colors. So let's see, let's go into the next part. So now we're going to make a little stand so that your artwork will stand up. And all that requires is us cutting the strip. I'm going to cut these extras off the edges. And since there's a line right here where it was glued to the other box already, I'm going to just use that as a guide and cut on that line. And let's see, I'm going to use that as a second guide again. Now I might have to make it a little skinny to fill in the areas right here on the side. So, let me see. Yeah, I think I can go ahead and cut this one down the middle. Yeah, oh cool. And now I have my pieces. Well, it's giving me a little trouble. I guess there wasn't any glue right there. Now this part's too flimsy. Let me try another piece. So I'll cut another skinny piece off. And I'll put my two pieces together. And I'll kind of estimate or measure a little bit on my paper so that I don't make it too tall that it'll stand out over top of my paper. So I'll come down a little bit, and now I know where to bend it to make the sides. Now if you don't have glue, or your glue might take a little long, you can use tape, and I do have tape, which I think I'll go ahead and tape these down just so that we don't lose time. I think actually I'll double. I'll put a little bit of glue on. Let me open the glue. I'll put a little glue on. Still not a lot, just a dot. A dab of glue will do. I have my glue on, and now I'm going to get a couple of little pieces of tape just to help support it. Because I know that gluing this cardboard to this plastic on the back might make it take a little longer. So I'm going to put a little piece up there. And I'll get a little piece and I'll put it down here just to make it a little more sturdy. And this roll is almost out. Oh, there we go, it's out. I'm just going to cut that piece in half. I'm going to put the other piece on. And put a piece up here at the top. And a piece down here at the bottom. And any pieces that came over, I can flip to the front, or I can just cut them off. I'll just go ahead and lay them down since it's clear tape. Now, I'm going to bend it back just a little bit more. And I have my stand. Now on this stand, because the legs weren't long enough, I ended up having to tape on another piece to help make it stand. But because I left these two pieces long, it's standing up by itself. Now, if you don't have enough space on your desk, feel free to cut some of the extra off and tape some of the extra scrap paper left over together on the back so that it'll stand up. But it's standing up on its own. Now, another cool idea I just thought of, you can add some designs in the white area, which are the shelves. And I probably will do that on another project. So everyone, today was a quick project about drawing some shapes and making vase and little clear spaces on your paper. So you get to recycle. You get to draw some geometric shapes. You get to make some organic shapes, shapes that don't particularly have a name. And you get to make it stand up. Yay! Bye, everyone. Ugh, really? Stop tilting. My stand is tilting. I don't know. There we go.